worked for Daniel during the war in
Right.
1943. 42, 43, I started at Daniel, and then in 42 and in 43, I had my letter to enlist in the army.
Uh-oh.
So I spent 2 years in the army. So I came back to Daniel in 1945, at the end of the war, in 1945. And then we stayed there until 1947 because we made plan to build machines, you know. Because at that time we couldn't import machine in Canada. There was an embargo.
Okay.
You know, that stopped people from buying in the United States, in Canada. So we decided that we should build machine here. So we started to assemble, to build. We had a plant down east, an old army barrack, because at that time the army was there, you know, at Pointe-aux-Trembles. So we hired people from Pointe-aux-Trembles, you know, to give them a job.
Right.
And it was a big thing to make, you know, to organize. But we passed through that. We found the name because we had a boat named L'Étoile du Nord. So we said with my brother that we should use the same name in English.
Yeah.
So we named the company North Star Corn Machine. We sold about 2,000 of them.
That's pretty great numbers back in the time frame. That's
in Canada, you know. In 1951. The embargo was lifted.
okay.
So after that, you know, instead the government, you know, we were a very small company, you know.
Right.
Instead of helping us, you know, there was no aid at all at that time.
And there was probably a flood of American games at that point.
Flour that you could buy for $25 a piece.
Oh. Oh, that's terrible.
You know, and it was a dumping.
And there was 4 or 5 years worth of games there, so
we couldn't compete with that, you know.
that was kind of unfair.
You know, if we had capital and this, I think to last, you know, 5 or 6 years until the thing was
Balanced.
stabilized.
Yeah, exactly.
We could maybe pass through that, but we couldn't do it.
Now Seabreeze came first, and then Richelieu second.
Seabreeze came first, and then the Richelieu after. The Richelieu was built, you know, because we had Pac Richelieu, you know,
The racetrack.
a racing track down east, you know, Pointe-aux-Trembles, named the Pac Richelieu.
Okay.
We named the machine
For the race
Pac
part.
Richelieu.
Did you have other machines designed, ready to be manufactured?
No, we stopped after that.
Okay, because now you did the designs, right?
Well, it's my brother-in-law. No, my brother-in-law. That's right, Léger.
Okay.
Léger, who draw
The artwork.
the artwork of the glass, and then after that we did approve that, you know.
Right.
But him, he was the initiator of that.
But did you do the
He
layout of the
no,
parts?
No. Oh yes, yeah. We built plans, you know. The diagram. I was good in that, you know. I made diagram to and we bought 2 million feet of wire
2 million feet.
because we couldn't buy enough code.
Okay.
You know, a code blue, white and blue.
Right.
Black and white.
Right.
We needed
Color coordinated.
85 coded of
Okay.
to be able to assemble that, you know, because the people who were working, you know, they were taking the wire, and it's all marked in the back, you know. Here, over here.
I noticed you were the
You
first
see?
company to mark
You see?
the wiring
You see?
diagram on
You
the
see?
playfield.
It was very simple, you know, for the people who work for us to be able to use that, you know.
Well, it seems like a brilliant idea now that I'm surprised that nobody, Gottlieb didn't start doing that until the 80s.
Yeah, And anyway, we did that, and we did a lot of things. But we put a lot of work in that. We put a lot of work, and we didn't make no money at all.
Oh, that's a shame.
Right? Because these things, and it takes years before you could see profit out of
Right.
it.
Oh, the capital
Anyway, we were
level.
glad of doing it. Just something that you achieve. We're glad of that. Only that was our reward.
I saw a photograph in the showroom, and you're surrounded by games, sea breezes, I think they are.
Seabreeze.
You must have been so proud to see them all manufactured.
Oh, yeah. We did. Yeah, we were proud of it. Yeah, we were proud of it. But I know it's proud. Don't give you nothing to eat.